Welcome to Module 2, Global Benchmarking Tool, Structure and Fact Sheet. The estimated duration for this module is 15 minutes. In the previous module, we learned about the Regulatory System Strengthening Program and the development of Global Benchmarking Tool to support RSS activities. Before getting into what this module will talk about, let's take a pause and step back. As a WHO assessor, you will be responsible for benchmarking the regulatory systems of countries. To be able to perform a benchmarking, you will need information such as the National Regulatory Authority statements and claims, documented evidence, as well as assessment categories and subcategories, or indicators and sub-indicators, high-level questions for each regulatory function, and the assessment criteria. You may also need to refer to relevant help documents, such as the Guideline on Good Regulatory Practices and other relevant WHO guidance documents in the Resources tab. In addition, the challenges of a country's regulatory system may be unique and could vary across countries. Before initiating the benchmarking process, you may need to consider many factors. For example, do you know the objective of the assessment? Do you need to know how many components are there in a regulatory system? Should you benchmark a specific regulatory function or all functions? Which tool should you use for benchmarking? How to use the tool? Shall we apply the same regulatory model for assessing a country's regulatory system, or alternative approaches may be accepted as far as the objectives along with GRP principles are respected? This module will cover all of these aspects in detail. Let's get started. At the end of the module, you will be able to define regulatory systems, acknowledge how good regulatory practices are embedded in the Global Benchmarking Tool, outline the structure of the Global Benchmarking Tool, list its indicators and sub-indicators, and utilize the content of the fact sheets, which are an integral part of the benchmarking tool.